the questions. Let's do this. Because fuck these niggas. Period. Come on with the good questions. What do you do when you're in love with the dude that keeps disrespecting you? That keeps disrespecting you, like calling you a bitch and shit. First of all, somebody who really love you and give a fuck about you ain't gonna disrespect you whether they mad or not. I hate when dudes say, oh, I just did it because you made me mad or you pissed me off. Wait, take my picture real quick. Take my picture. Send me this picture. Okay, take another one. Okay, I just want y'all to take a picture real quick. But anyway, make sure y'all be screen recording and sending me the screen record so I can be posting them because I know y'all love when I be talking about shit. But listen, whether a man is mad or not, he should never be disrespecting you. I hate when dudes be like, oh, she just made me mad, that's why I did this. It's not no excuse. That's just like a nigga that's abusive. That's verbal abuse. You know what I'm saying? That's what people don't understand. You ain't got to be getting abused by a nigga putting his hands on you. You can be getting abused by a dude disrespecting you and calling you out your name or verbally saying shit to you that he know hurt you. Like, that's being disrespected. That's verbal abuse. So I don't play about that. And I don't think you should either, because if a dude feels like it's okay to call you out your name, you got to look at how a man respects his mother. Because if he doesn't respect his mother, how the fuck is he going to respect you? But anyway, if he was raised in an environment where calling girls out their name or calling people out their name on a continuous basis is cool, you shouldn't even want to fuck with him because he wasn't raised right. And how the fuck, you can't teach no dude to be what you need in him. In 6 months y'all dating, a year y'all dating, out of shit he been doing for years. You get what I'm saying? If this nigga been disrespectful and that's what he's been seeing for years out of his people, his family, his friends, whoever that do this shit, that's why he think it's cool to do it. If he's been disrespectful like this for years, you can't teach this nigga within a few months of you fucking with him or a year of you talking to him something. And he gonna get it that fast. So it's like, I'm not finna explain to no nigga that I am not to be disrespected. I just don't deal with no nigga who do try to disrespect me. Now, it's one thing for me to tell you, don't call me. If I even gotta tell you not to call me out my fucking name, I don't even want to be bothered with you because you got bad habits that I don't like. And bad habits turn into big problems. And if you let a motherfucker slide a little bit, them motherfuckers gonna be skating on ice. So, that's my advice about that. Don't go for that shit. Everybody keeps saying advice on talking to older men. I always give y'all advice on talking to older men. I always talk about that. That's why I'm going to just make a video for that. Because that's a long list. I'm not going to delete. I never delete this live. Why y'all always say save this live? I'm not going to delete it. Trust me. How to get the energy that you give reciprocated? That's a good question. Well, that all depends on who you fucking with. The energy that you give won't be given back if you're not with the correct person. Like, a lot of niggas try to make you seem so fucking crazy, so fucking delusional behind a lot of shit that you do. Like, if you calling too much, if you texting too much, that type of shit don't matter when you really like somebody. A motherfucker call my phone a million times. If I'm feeling them, blow my shit up. You know what I'm saying? Or it's not no such thing as being clingy when somebody fuck with you the same way. Now, if you fucking with somebody who don't fuck with you the way that you fuck with them, they're gonna look at the shit that you do as doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, it's certain shit and boundaries that you should respect out of a person if y'all don't know each other. But if you feeling this motherfucker and he's feeling you the same type of way, there's no way in hell, like, a motherfucker should care about any of the crazy shit you do. Like, they should, I mean, of course the people gonna feel some type of way, but there's no way that there's no way to tell you how to get the energy reciprocated, because just because you do something towards somebody don't mean they gonna give you the same shit back. It's all within a person. What I can say about that is find you somebody who fuck with you how you fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? That'll do for you like you would do for them. Because a lot of the times, a lot of the ways that you be willing to go outside your comfort zone and outside your way for a motherfucker, they don't be willing to do the same shit for you. You know what I'm saying? It's some people. So just find you somebody that can give you what you get them and not tell you about it, actually show you. When you doing shit for them, they doing that same shit for you. If you changing shit, they changing shit too. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know when people fuck with you the way that you fuck with them. But there's no way for me to teach you how to get the same energy reciprocated out of a motherfucker. So that's the realest I can give it to you. Okay, she say, hold on. So I told my man I love him. He didn't feel the same recently. He moved to Florida. I'm in New York. We still talk every day, but should I keep holding on until he feels the same or let go? Well, I'm going to just say this. When you in a long distance relationship and you go from being in the same city as a motherfucker and a motherfucker moving, that's going to be hard on your relationship because it's going to change things. That's one. Two, when it comes to you saying that you love him and he not feeling the same back, I mean, you can't leave him for that reason. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's feelings not different. Like, people have told me that they love me and I ain't love them back. You know what I'm saying? Or that people feelings do, like, it takes me a while for me to feel like I love somebody. Like, I can have love for you, but I ain't finna be sitting up saying I love you. For me to love somebody, it takes a lot for me to just say, like, to actually have love for a nigga at least. It takes me a lot. And some niggas are like that too. Some people, it's quicker. Some people, it's less. Some people, it's more. You just never know. So I wouldn't say leave him for that. But what I will say is, if you feel like you feel that way about him and you show it, or you care about him more than he cares about you, then I can say, you know, I don't think that you should continue to let it be that way. I think that y'all should have a conversation, because it don't seem like something that's detrimental is going on. So I would say have a conversation with him, you know, and see what page y'all on. And if you know, if that nigga can't get right, he got to get left. Plus, he just moved anyway. So he in a whole nother city, whole nother people, whole nother everything. And if he moved and didn't even ask you to take him with you, bitch, so you gonna move? And then you not even gonna ask if I want to come too? Boy. But anyway, next question. How do you deal with abusive men? You know what? That is one of the topics that really pisses me off the most out of anything that a female can ask me. That is one of the topics that really gets the fuck under my skin. When I say the fuck, I mean the fuck. That really gets up under my skin. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. Y'all don't let this motherfucking cuteness fool y'all. I've went through an abusive relationship before. It was a long time ago. But I went through one before. And one thing that I'm going to say about abusive men is that them hitting you will turn into making you feel like they love you. That's why they hit you. Or that they care about you so much that the only way that they can show that shit is expressing it through their fucking hands. Only way that they can express it is through punching you. because they used to fighting everybody whenever they get mad. But you know what? This was something I had to understand. If a nigga can get into it with his niggas and not punch them every time he get into it with them or want to fight on his friends, if he don't do that same shit with his homies and he doing that same shit with you, no, he just like abusing you because you're weaker. You're weaker than, because my thing is, if he was just a fighting ass nigga, he always had to fight his whole life growing up, that's the only way he know how to express himself is through fighting. Why every time he get into it with his niggas that they disagree and have a problem, he don't fight on them? Why he don't beat on them? No, he do it to you because you a woman and you weaker. It makes men feel more superior that they can hurt somebody that can't hurt them back. You know what I'm saying? So all I can really tell you about guys who are abusive is, if you ever get the strength to, I gotta go. Hold on. A minute. Hold up. Because I'm not finna be crying on camera. Hold up. That ain't never. But listen, y'all. Oh my God, listen. If you ever get the strength to walk out of that, hold on. Hold up, because y'all got me crying. Y'all know y'all ain't never seen me cry. I'm motherfucking G. I'm just playing. But listen, like dead ass. Hold on, let me wipe my little ass, because you know, y'all got me up in here crying. What the hell is, what napkin is this? It's getting white stuff on me and shit. The napkin getting stuff. Okay, listen. Listen, if you ever that topic is so touchy. That's why I never talk about that type of shit. I never talk about that. But listen. Okay, I'm back. If you in a situation to where you feel like you dealing with somebody who hitting you, people is getting killed about this shit, okay? Killed about this type of shit. You gotta get the fuck up out of that, okay? You gotta come from up out of that. Because y'all not finna have me crying, baby. I'm a motherfucking pimp. Can't no nigga make me cry. But that right there, that little topic gets me every time. But, alright, I'm back. But, you gotta come up out of that. If a man is hitting you, you gotta, I don't give a fuck what the reasoning is or what you feel like his purpose or his meaning is. You gotta come up out of that. Real men don't hit women. No matter what the circumstances is, no matter what it is. Like, I've pissed some dudes off. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing that I learned with dating is, if his only way to communicate whenever he's mad is to hit you, he's weak. He's so weak of a person. So you got to get up out of that. There's no advice I can give you about abusive men, but to leave it alone. That's the only time I would say leave a nigga for sure. That's a for sure. You have to. You have to. These bitches is dying. You hear me? Motherfuckers is dying because of these motherfuckers out here hitting and killing them, and that shit can turn into something else. So what if you're trapped? I used to feel trapped too. You don't think I used to feel trapped? My mom felt trapped. I felt trapped too when I was dealing with an abusive dude. Hell yeah. Of course you're going to feel trapped. If you feel like that's the best you gonna get and that you can't get out of it no matter what nobody say. Dealing with an abusive man is something you have to walk away from on your own. I can't tell you leave right off bat. You can't just wake up and just feel like I'm gonna be done with you. Like, I don't want to fuck with you. Like, I can't tell you that. That's something you gotta feel for yourself. But all I can tell you is it ain't love. It's not love. It's not him caring about you. Even if he do love you, he's young-minded to the fact that he think that that's his way, that he has to communicate with you is through putting his fucking hands on you. Real men don't. My brothers has never, ever hit no females. They done pissed them off, bit them, fought on them, some more shit. They have never hit women. You just don't do it. You don't fight on nobody that's weaker than you. You know what I'm saying? So all I can say is it makes men feel more superior to fight on somebody that can't beat their ass back. It make them feel more superior. And then it's like once they hit you one time, it's like it become like abusing a female is addictive. It's like an addiction. Like that ass. It's like an addiction. It's like the more you keep feeding it, the more you keep doing it, the more you keep wanting to do it. So it might have went from one hit to I ain't gonna never do it no more to 2 hits to fuck the apologizing. I'm just gonna beat your ass whenever I'm mad. Every time I catch attitude, I'm gonna beat your ass. Like, so if that's his only way that he can communicate with you, you have to get up out of that, because these females is dying for this shit. Dudes is beating these females to death, and you cannot say how far a man will go when he get mad. You cannot say. It's like it'll go from just black ass to and blue lips to actually breaking bones. And then once it go from, I've literally seen this shit happen. Once it go from breaking bones, then it turn into real life shit. Like real life shit. Who the fuck? I'm not finna deal with that, nigga. I'm pretty. You not finna be hitting on. First of all, I'm light. When you hitting on me, nigga, it shows. No, and it's embarrassing. All I can say is try your best to pray yourself out of that situation and to get away from it as slow as you can. Don't be fast and try to run away from it if you can't. If you're too involved to the point where you just can't walk away at this moment, I would just say start trying to get away from it. Like, as best as you can. Like, start trying to ignore texts. Stop trying to spend more time. But then that's going to cause more abuse. You got to make yourself hate him. And only how you're going to make yourself hate a man that is abusive, honestly, you're going to have to get tired. You're going to have to get tired on your own. It ain't nothing that I can tell you. You're going to have to get tired on your own. You got to keep going back until you hate him and hate him even more, to the point that you hate him so much that you can't stand to be around him or be with him. And you got to find something else that or another guy that you can start getting into or fucking with that can help you get over what you're going through. Shit, sometimes that'd be the best thing. Shit. He steady being disrespectful. He stopped. Hold up. Man, look, y'all done made me cry today. I feel like a little bitch. Okay, being disrespected. He stopped from... Fuck. Hold on. And try. Hold up. Being disrespectful. Fuck. This comment keep moving. So every time that... This damn wig itch. So every time that you say you done or you don't want to fuck with him, he get very disrespectful. And then every time y'all get... Well, he apologized and say he won't ever do it no more, disrespect you. And then every time he disrespects you again and you say you finna leave. It's a continuous cycle that you're going through with this nigga. A continuous cycle. You disrespect me, I take you back. You disrespect me, I take you back. When is the cycle gonna break? You have to think about it like, if you just constantly disrespecting me all the time and you keep saying you sorry, if a person does it one time, it's called a mistake. When you do it more than one time, it's called a choice. You're making a choice. A mistake is something that happens once, you learn from it, and you never do it again. I hate when people keep calling shit that they continuously do a mistake. No, it's a choice. He's making a choice to disrespect you. It's not a mistake. Or he won't ever do it again. He will do it again because you keep allowing him to. The more you keep going back after he disrespects you on a continuous basis, he think it's cool. You ain't showing him it ain't. You still sticking there. What is going to make him change? Your presence has to change. You have to remove yourself. Even if that is somebody you going to fuck with or be with in the future, he needs to know that he can't disrespect you. He needs to. How else is he going to know that if you steady going back every time he do something wrong? You have to remove yourself, whether you like it or not. If you keep doing what you've always did, you're going to always get what you've always gotten. You can't do the same shit and expect different results. You can't. So you have to be the change. He ain't going to change. What he doing? He's showing you that he ain't going to change it. So what the fuck are you going to do? Next question. So a guy I was talking to ended up leaving me for his ex. He was supposed to marry after all I've done for him. After all I've done for him, they are back together after she played him. But how do I get over it? Oh my God, that's a very good topic. That is a very good topic. Oh my God, yes. So, you was with a man. He was supposed to marry a girl. But then he broke up with this girl because she cheated on him. He left her alone. He met you, started fucking with you. Y'all was going good. You did a lot for him. And then he get right back with her. You know what? That ain't no different. I'm gonna go all in on this one. That's no different. I'm gonna break it down. And I'm gonna give you advice too, but I'm gonna break it down. Listen. That's no different than the female on how a female will be fucking with a bad nigga. He'll cheat on her, fuck her over, do her in. She leave him alone. She meet a good dude. He start doing everything for her. Doing good with her. She leave him alone. She leave him alone to go fuck with the bad nigga. Afterwards, because some people, let me tell you a little bit about him so you can have some closure, so you won't need this from him. Some men, they like being hurt. Some people like being hurt. Some people don't like being happy and being with good people because it's like somebody that does shit wrong to them excites them. That's when you know that a person is still young-minded, when they still willing to walk themselves back into something that hurt them. So if he's willing to walk himself back into something that hurt him, that's on him. It ain't got shit to do with you. Don't be thinking that she better than you. Only thing that she have up on you with is that she's bad for him. Let her have him. Because if she cheated on him and he back with her, she ain't no fucking good. So she gonna do it again, and she gonna hurt him again, and he's gonna miss you and want to come back with you. And you better not ever fuck with him again. Let me tell you something. Hurt people hurt people. I ain't never seen nobody that was happy keep hurting somebody. So if he hurt you and he left you alone for shit after you was a good person to him, he's not a good person. Because good people don't stomp on people who help them get up or who've been good to them. Like, I ain't never finna hurt nobody that come in my life and do nothing but good to me. I disrespect and hurt people that disrespect and hurt me. I give what I am giving. So if you ain't did shit to him and he just out of the blue disrespecting you or left you alone for a whole nother person, that's him. It ain't got shit to do with you. That's one. Two, he is a broken person. You shouldn't even, you better be glad you stepped away from him anyway. Because not only is he gonna hurt you, he gonna hurt anybody he come across because he like pain. He likes to be hurt. And if he ain't getting no hurt out of somebody, it ain't attractive to him. If if it's like when girls cheat on dudes and they the bad ones, them the type of girls that be acting like they don't get no fuck. They act just like dudes. They don't get no fuck. Trying to act, you chasing them. He ain't chasing, he's not chasing her. She's not chasing him. He's chasing her. He's that type of man. And then she just up and cheat on him, break his heart or whatever, and he leave her alone, whatever the case may be. But he likes to be hurt. And it makes him care less when you showing that you care, because he likes to chase you. He don't want you chasing him. And he broken. He like hurt. And it ain't shit you can do about that. That's all within him. Don't be thinking it has shit to do with you. All I can tell you is be happy that you not somebody who like hurt. Who like people to do you in and do you bogus. Be happy. And take that shit for what it was and move the fuck on. Because it wasn't no good for you anyway. Because only how he was going to be happy is if you was hurting him. Or disrespecting him. Or doing something wrong to him. Some people like a chase. They feel like the bad shit be so... It's like they crave the bad shit. They want people to hurt them. And if you are a toxic ass person, if you want people in your life that hurt you. They like to chase. Oh, you hurt me, I get back with you. You hurt me some more, I get back with you. Like, oh, this is fun. Like, this is exciting me. That's childish. So be happy. Don't sweat that shit. Get on your shit. And you better shit. Every time he see a motherfucking picture of you, don't delete him. Don't block him. None of that. Let him be happy in his relationship. You better shit on the world that he motherfucking live in. You better start wearing shit you ain't never wore, doing shit you ain't never did, going out looking good. Girl, you better start shitting on him and her. The best revenge is making the person wish that they didn't do you bogus. You ain't got to get no revenge back by going to fuck nobody friends, talking to nobody friends, trying to hurry up and go fuck on the dude and post him so you can make this nigga mad. You ain't got to get your revenge back like that. The best revenge is success. When a motherfucker see you wearing shit that you weren't wearing when you was with them. When they see you doing and copying shit that you didn't have when you was with them. You working at a job and you might have had a raggedy ass car, but then you upgrade that bitch. Or you might have had a decent ass crib, but now you got a bigger one. Or you might have had some little decent Nikes, but now you got some Balenciagas. Or you might have had a basic purse, but now this motherfucker got a name on it. You better shit on him and her. Do some shit that he can't do. Do some shit that he ain't did. Have some shit that he can't buy. That's how you get your... I don't want my motherfucking respect in disrespecting myself behind a nigga. I want my respect in diamonds, nigga. I ain't gotta disrespect myself to hurt you. The fuck is you? You ain't that powerful, my boy. I ain't gotta disrespect who the fuck I am to hurt you. I'ma get on my shit. And I'ma be having shit. And you gonna see this shit. So I ain't gotta unadd you. I ain't blocking no nigga that I was talking to that did something wrong to me. Or that nigga, you're gonna see me. And you're gonna wish that you didn't fuck up with me. You gonna be regretting that. You gonna be missing me forever, no matter who the fuck you with. And regardless, this one thing I gotta let y'all know. Regardless on when a nigga do you wrong, regardless on if he don't, females be thinking like, he did me bogus and he act like he don't get no fuck about it. Like, how can he do me so bogus and act like he don't care? Let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck if it's a month, a year, 2 days, 3 years. He's gonna miss you and he's gonna want you back. So don't be mad on if it ain't happening when you want it to happen, because you want him to be regretting that shit right then and there. No. Regret, when people start to regret stuff, they look back on it when it's all over with. And they be like, damn, I shouldn't have did that. And they start appreciating the shit that you did do. So you ain't got to worry about why the fuck he don't feel bad about hurting me. He ain't get no fuck about me. You ain't even got to worry about that. Get on your shit. The best revenge is success. I'm dead ass. Like, I ain't even playing with y'all. When you get the copy shit, when you get the looking different. One thing my brother told me what pisses niggas off the most is when a female is looking so fucking good. And they did not look like this when they was with you. Like, I was with her. Why the fuck she couldn't be this bitch that she was now when I was with her? I would have never played her like I did. That's how you got to make the motherfuckers feel. That's one thing my brother told me. That shit piss a nigga off so bad when they see you wearing shit and having shit different than what you had when you was with them. Different hair, different nails, different you, a different bitch that you was when you wasn't even with them. It's like, where the fuck she come from? Like, why was she this badass female when I was with her? I would have never did this to her if she was like this when I had her. Get on your shit. I want my respect in diamonds, in purses, in houses. I don't want my respect through these niggas. I ain't got to run from nigga to piss you off. Now I'm going to run through a motherfucking check to piss you off. Fuck is you talking about? What about if your child father manipulate the kids to be disrespectful? Also, he probably telling your kids, okay, so he's probably, okay, he's telling your kids shit to make them disrespect you because he's lying to them. Or he's telling them too much. He's a bad dad. That's one. Because real parents scold they kids from what's actually going on. It don't matter what. I hate when people bring reality problems and grown people shit to kids. Let them kids grow up and realize and see shit for what it is itself. You don't tell them nothing to bring shit to their attention. That's one. You don't do that when you got kids. You don't bring that type of shit to their attention, the bad shit to their attention. You let them grow up and see that shit for themselves. That's one. So he's a bad dad if he's bringing any type of problems that you and him have or went through to these kids and telling them shit in the first place. Or if he's lying to these kids, telling them that you doing something to these kids that you really not. You know, or not even that. Or just lying to them, saying shit that ain't true in the first place. Dealing with a dude that does shit like that, you can't deal with him. And when the motherfucking kids get disrespectful, this is how you handle disrespectful kids. Beating a disrespectful kid ain't gonna do shit. You take away the shit that they like and the shit that they love. And them kids probably gonna hate you at the time. And it's gonna hurt your feelings because you don't want your kids to not hate you. But I don't deal with disrespectful kids, period. And sometimes when you strip away all the good shit and that one parent that they keep trying to run to, every time they call it good cop, bad cop parent. He's the good cop. You're the bad cop. So when he starts disrespecting you and his daddy think that shit cool for him to disrespect you, take away the shit he like. Oh, you want to disrespect me? Okay. No video game. No TV. Nigga, you don't even have a bed. Sleep on a blow-up bed. Keep talking, you're going to be sleeping on the floor. I'm going to put all your shit in the basement. Or I'm going to put all your shit in storage. Sleep on a blow-up bed. You keep talking, you're going to sleep on the floor. And if you love your daddy so much, go live with him. Sometimes that's what you got to do. And then when they get to living with that parent, they start seeing that it's nothing like they thought it was. And they start realizing how good they had it when they was with you. And they be apologetic. Don't be crying about that shit. No, just because you birthed them, don't give them the right to disrespect you or make you responsible to keep trying to do the right shit by them 100% of the time, even if they disrespectful. No, little motherfucker, you want to disrespect me? You ain't gonna have shit in this bitch. You better be lucky if you got a motherfucking pot to piss in. Cause I'm gonna take away TVs, beds, nigga. You gonna be sleeping on the floor. You gonna be mad as fuck. You ain't even gonna have no bed to sleep in. I'm gonna put all your shit in storage. Keep calling me out my name. And then since you love him, go live with him. See how I feel. Cause whoever he is, he can't have so much. He can't have so much that his son will want to stay with him on a continuous basis once he realizes what it is with him for real. He teaching him the wrong shit. He teaching him the wrong shit. That's how you got to do it. Take away everything that he love. And if he's still disrespectful after that, send him to his daddy. Send him where you want to be. You want to disrespect me so much? I'm going to send you there. It's going to hurt you. But trust me, it's the right thing to do. I don't play with disrespectful kids. And I don't like watching them either. How do you know if your friends are jealous? Because I've been peeping little stuff like them laughing and whispering and never being supportive when I do good. And I'm always supportive of them. Oh, let me tell you something. People be thinking that jealousy comes from how a person looks, how a person dresses, how a person wears their hair. Sometimes jealousy ain't gotta even be you looking prettier than a person. Sometimes your attitude, your presence, the way that other people love you or fuck with you makes people jealous. Some people hate that other people love you so much because they want to be the one that's loved and dealt with like that. They want to be the ones that's popular and pretty, or even if you ain't popular. Some people hate your presence. They hate the fact that you speak so well, that you walk so well, that you're classy, or maybe you have something in you that they are jealous of. It ain't necessarily got to even be with your looks. It ain't necessarily even got to be with what you got. It can be the way that you carry yourself that can make a person jealous, because they can't fake it to make themselves carry themselves the same way. Because you can go buy lashes, you can go buy hair, you can go buy clothes, you can go buy whatever, but you can't buy personality. You can't buy how a person speaks, your tone, your elegantness, how you talk, the creative words that you use within your conversation that let motherfuckers know, hey, I ain't no dumbass motherfucker, I am smart. Okay? You can't buy that. That shit that money can't buy. So yes, they're probably jealous of you in ways that you probably don't even know of if they kickling and laughing. First of all, I never like when females do that anyway. If we all sitting around each other and we supposed to be friends, when we having conversations, what the fuck you gotta lean in and whisper for? And if it's just three of us, what the fuck are you two talking about that I can't know about? Hell yeah, they jealous of you. Hell yeah, they talking about you or sneak dissing on you or whatever you want to call it, and they being funny. Because what is there to whisper about when it's three of y'all sitting? Y'all can all have a conversation together on whatever it is that they got to talk about. So yes, they're jealous of you. Or yes, they not being a correct friend to you. Leave them type of females alone. You need females around you that's going to be real with you. All that little snickering and laughing and shit when y'all talking, that shit ain't cool, and that shit ain't real. That ain't what real friends do. But you will learn that. As you coming up and you growing up, you going to start to learn who your real friends are. I had so many motherfucking friends when I was in high school to make your motherfucking head spin. Ask me what them bitches at now. I can't even tell you. The shit that I used to worry about when I was younger and used to think that was so much, when I got older, I realized that shit ain't mean shit. How I used to be mad because I couldn't get a Pacific shooter wear to school because it was popular, because they was sold out. I used to be mad if I ain't had no, if I got into it with one of my friends, like all the shit that I having a lot of friends, all the shit I used to think was so much. When I got older, I realized that shit ain't mean a motherfucking thing. Because I don't even know half the motherfuckers no more. I don't know none of them, actually. None of the motherfuckers I went to high school no more. I think I still be like, congratulations, girl, to about two of them. Girl, when you get older, you'll realize who your friends is. I ain't gonna delete this. I never delete my lives. Of course I'm saving it. How to deal with depression and insecurities. Well, I keep telling y'all, we live in a fucking world where anything that you feel like you're insecure about yourself with, change it. Like, now, if it got to do with your nose, your face, shit that you just can't change right now, like, girl, listen, You got a scar, put some makeup over it. You know, it's okay. Like, it's cool. But all the other shit, we live in a world where if you don't, I hate when people say, like, you have to love or like certain shit about yourself because you were born with it. No. Like, it's certain shit in this world that's just not acceptable. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are going to talk about you if you have a bad body, or if you walk crazy, or if you talk crazy, or if you, like, we live in a world where you get judged for that type of shit. So it's like, if you don't, or being overweight or being underweight, like, it's like we live in that type of world. That weight shit don't matter, but we live in a world where if you don't like something about yourself, you can change it. You feel like you too big, lose weight. You feel like you too skinny, get a Peterman, gain some weight, start taking weight gain and stuff if you want to gain weight. Whatever you don't like about yourself, you feel like you have some imperfections on your face, you don't really know how to change them. Get you some tea tree oil. You get rid of all your little blemishes in your face. You see I'm glowing up over here. You know what I'm saying? Some tea tree oil. You know, get them blemishes off your face. You feel like you want to be better, you want to enhance certain stuff in your face, get you some makeup. Girl, I learned how to do makeup when I was 16. Now I'm slaying. You know what I'm saying? My hair, I hate doing my real hair. My hair is a kinky curly. I can't get it straight for shit. I put this shit in some braids and I got on a wig. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's always ways to change shit that you don't like about yourself. So it's like, if you don't like it, girl, change it. That's how you deal with your insecurities. Whatever you don't like about yourself, change it. If you don't like how the way you talk, girl, find you another talk. Okay? Find another talk. If you feel like you too ghetto, girl, get classy on them. We all got that ghetto / classy. You know, we walk up in a motherfucking job, we straighten it up. Hi, how are you? When you get home, what the fuck you say? You know what I'm saying? So you know, it's cool. Strict and toxic parents. I wish I could have talks with strict parents. This is why I need a show. Once I get signed for this fucking music, because all my little songs is going viral. Once I get signed for doing this damn music, I tell you the fuck what. We gonna start a motherfucking show. We gonna bring these motherfucking parents out. Period. We gonna start a motherfucking show, and we gonna bring these parents out. And we gonna talk to these strict ass, overly, you can't do shit ass parents. What is this how you deal with strict parents? Because my parents were kind of strict. They weren't really that strict, but they was kind of strict. But one thing that parents don't understand is shielding you from certain shit ain't gonna do shit but make you want to do it more. My mama kept telling me I couldn't do shit. It made me want to do it because it's like, why is you steady telling me I can't do something? I don't like listening to you anyway. Like, so it's like, shielding you from something gonna make you want to do it more. That's one. Being extra strict on your kids ain't gonna do nothing but make them push away from you. People be thinking that keeping your kids in the house and telling them they can't do this and that and they can't save them from, like, it's my bad. Somebody keep calling me. If they call me again, that's what it's doing. So don't jump out. I just gotta ignore the call. But people think that strict parenting is the way to save their kids, or to make them not get into trouble, or to keep them out of a lot of shit, or shield them from a lot of shit. When kids are getting older, they getting curious. They go to school with people who talk about fucking, kissing, having sex, partying, drugs, all type of shit. They go to school and they hear this shit, so they know about it. You trying to keep them from hanging with certain people and out of certain parties and around certain crowds ain't gonna do shit but make them, when they get in college, they gonna be around that shit anyway. Like, that's what I never understood. You keep trying to keep me from this shit, but when I get in college, I'm gonna be around this same shit. Prepare me. That's what parents don't understand. Prepare me for this type of shit so that I stay away. I make a choice to want to stay away from it. Don't fucking shield me from the shit because you don't want me to see the shit. And then when I get in college, I'm around it and that's all I want to do because I never got a chance to do it when I was a kid. Now I'm fucked up. Don't shield me from the shit. prepare me for it so I can make the choice on my own and say, my mom already told me about this shit. I can't do this shit right here. Prepare your kids. When my son hit that 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, baby, we gonna be the best of friends. What you need to know? Sex, condoms. You know what I'm saying? You ready to date? You can have a boyfriend. Well, not my son, but if I had a daughter, you ready to date? Oh, you can have a boyfriend long as it's under my supervision. Oh, he can come over. Y'all can spend time. Y'all can have y'all little time. We all sneaking out trying to kiss. You know, y'all can have y'all little fun. But as long as I know what the fuck is going on and I got control over it. Okay, you getting all antsy. You feeling like you ready for sex. Okay, let's have a conversation. And I'm going to tell you about how when I lost my virginity and how I wish I could get my motherfucking shit back. And I'm going to tell you who I lost it to, what happened. I'm going to break all that shit down for you. And if you still so curious to the point where you want to do it, I'm going to give you some condoms. I'm not going to be beating you out of your own thoughts. You seeing this. You around this. You getting curious. You're getting older. Okay. I get it. I was a kid once. I get it. But at least if you going to do the shit, I don't need you coming up with no motherfucking babies. And I don't need you coming up with no STDs. Use a condom. Okay? Use a condom first. And when you get your heart broke, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be coaching you. Let's talk about it. What happened? See, this is why I told you. Keep it. Hold it. You've experienced it. Was it everything that you thought it was? No, right? Okay. Chill out now. You've done it. Okay? You've done it. You've got it over with. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you got to prepare your kids. Beating them and trying to shield them away from the shit they see every day at school and keep hearing getting talked about and they getting curious about. Have talks with them. Try to convince them not to do the shit. You can't beat your kid out they thoughts. Like, they getting curious. Let them go ahead. But you got to be there for them. You have to be there for them because if you push your kids away and you make them feel like, since you don't want to listen to me, I can't tolerate you. That's the most poorest communication you could ever give your kid. You're going to make your kid hate you. Because if they don't listen to what the fuck you say, if it's not your way, it's the highway, and they choose the highway, now they out here lost. They don't have no guidance. Prepare them. Prepare these kids. So that's all I got to say with that. And when it comes to mothers, I'm honestly ready to start talking to these moms. I'm dead ass. Like, if you got a mom and you feel like your mom is too strict on you, I'm going to say this and then I'm going to go back to answering the questions. Look, if you got a mom and you feel like your mom is too strict on you, I want to start talking to mothers. Because I don't think, or maybe I'm going to make a video for the mothers. I don't know. I got to do something. Because this strict shit getting out of hand. That's why these kids running loose. And these girls turning into hoes. So, we going to have to get a hold on that shit. Mother and daughter toxic relationship. Y'all don't even understand that your mom can really be jealous of you. Fuck. Okay. You know when you on live for more than an hour, they cut you off. So, I got like a minute and 47 seconds, love. So, I'll be back. Okay, I love y'all. I'll be back. I love y'all to death. The Daujee squad. I hope this live helped you in some type of way. But they finna cut me off in like a minute and 30 seconds. Y'all say come back. They bogus as hell. I be feeling so disrespected when I see a minute and 16 seconds remaining. Like, what you mean? You putting me out? You putting me out my own shit? Like, but I'll be back. Okay. Y'all say come back. Okay, I'm gonna come back. Fuck it. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Fuck them. You got potential. You